You know that feeling when you're about to start speaking in front of a crowd and your heart starts racing because you realize that all eyes are going to be on you and everybody's going to know that you're feeling nervous. My name is Mike Sokol and I'm from the School of Connection, and this is exactly what this video will be about. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video so you can keep receiving helpful tips on how to overcome your public speaking fear. Let's get into it.
So what is anxiety? Well, you know that feeling when you're about to speak in public. Now this might happen for you in a professional setting. You're about to deliver a presentation at work, or you want to speak up in a meeting room. But equivalently might happen to you in a social setting. Maybe you're in a dinner table and you feel like sharing a joke with your friends, or you're in a wedding speech environment, or whatever the context is. Whenever life presents us with that situation of having to speak in public, it very quickly follows up with a sensation of nervousness. But what I like to define as anxiety is what comes next. The thought that says, I shouldn't be feeling this. And most importantly, I hope nobody can tell that I'm feeling nervous. Isn't it fascinating to realize that what we invest all our energy in is making sure that no single human being can tell that we're feeling nervous? And we put so much emphasis on that, we put so much energy on that, that all we're looking out for is, can they tell that I'm feeling nervous? Can they tell? I hope they can't. I hope they can't. Oh, he looks like he can tell I'm feeling nervous. And we get so consumed with that. Isn't it interesting that what I like to define as anxiety is this desire to not let other people see that we're feeling any sensations of nervousness. And what's interesting about that as well is the harder we try to suppress these feelings, the harder we try to make sure that nobody can see that we're feeling nervous, the more nervous we feel. So it's kind of like a bit of a paradox. The harder we try to get rid of it, the stronger it fights back. So the question is, what do we do? Well, here in the School of Connection, we always like to tell our students, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. What that really means is, if you're feeling nervous, allow yourself to feel nervous. It's human and it's okay, because the harder you try not to feel that, the more you're going to struggle. And I think when you see really confident and really aspiring and inspiring speakers out there, they really have this sensation and quality of really letting themselves be seen. They're not trying so hard to be so perfect. They're just almost having a conversation with an audience. And I think this really goes a long way, to have this attitude of allowing ourselves to feel what we feel. And you know what? Mistakes will always happen. We sometimes will forget things to say. There'll be something that will go wrong. And the more we can be open about that, the less we're trying so hard to hide our imperfections, hide our nervousness, hide our mistakes, the more at ease we are with how we feel about public speaking. So here in the School of Connection, we're really big fans of encouraging people to practice the art of being vulnerable with an audience. It's not usually the thing people expect to hear, because when we start talking about vulnerability, people usually associate it with weakness. But we've actually discovered here that encouraging people to be vulnerable gives them a new sensation of being able to be themselves without trying so hard.
I hope you guys found today's video useful. Our goal is to ditch the conventional wisdom of fake it till you make it in public speaking, and to help you really embrace your insecurities and welcome your vulnerability so that you can become an open and authentic communicator. But honestly, this stuff is only truly beneficial when practicing in front of a real-time audience. So come along to one of my masterclasses. You can register on our website, schoolofconnection.org, or simply click the link below in this description, and I'll see you guys next time.